Hey, what's up everyone? Big Black Love here. Well, finally the last of the kits I ordered a while ago finally all showed up. Um, some of them I took their sweet time sure to send them out, that's for sure. And I've actually had a couple of them. I'm expecting one more, should be here today or tomorrow. But it is a factory sealed 70 Super B Pro Street, so don't need to wait to show you that one. I wanted to wait to find out what was going on because I bought a lot of three of those super stocker kits I was telling y'all about. Uh, One of them was missing the body, so the guy said he was gonna hopefully have another kit to send me or parts to send me or something, and that didn't work. I just got a refund this morning, so I don't have to wait for that. So I'll show you the two complete kits and the part kit I got. There are several places I've found with donor kits, which are basically full kits without boxes or decals, but they're like 15 bucks, and then it's like anywhere from $7 to $12 shipping. So I don't want to pay like 30 bucks for a complete kit to use for the body and just have parts left over. So hopefully I can find someone that like is missing a large majority of the parts and has the body and wants to help me out, or really wants the crap I have to make theirs complete. And I just got a couple of Camaros and a couple of trucks, and I'm working on the vans. The AMT van was giving me crap, and I decided before I was having crap with that to start the Chevy van. So pretty much almost got the Chevy van ready to put together. It's all test fitted. A couple of custom things I'm doing to it is done. Simple stuff, don't get excited. So I'll show you the kits first. I guess I'll show you the kind of letdown. I'm glad I got the Richard Petty kit because the one that was missing is the Pontiac. So here's the Monte Carlo, all complete, molded in yellow. Pretty cool. Then we got the Buick Regal, molded in red. And the Grand Prix, which I believe is white, which is the hardest one to get your hands on, but I don't have the body, so it don't matter. And then I don't remember who it was, but someone was wanting to buy the Motorworks 85 Camaro that I'd gotten with the Trans Am and stuff. And I was like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but, might want to go look elsewhere because, I'll sell it, but not cheap. And I went online and looked and found a guy that had a bunch, and I went and told to go tell him, and he's like, oh, I found a guy cheap, and it happened to be the guy I found. And the guy actually had them pretty cheap and for free shipping. So I bought a couple of them so I'd have a couple more Camaros because they're pretty hard to come by. This guy had said 10 or more of them, and then when I decided to go buy one, he had 10. So that means he had 11 because that dude bought at least one I know of. And then I bought 2 of them, and he still had 8 last time I was looking. If anyone's interested, I can. I'm not sure if he still has any, but I don't think it actually shows his real name. Yeah, not too sure about that. So if anyone needs a name, I'll give it to him. And it's the MPC 19, I believe. I don't know exactly, but I know it's at least an 80, 81, 2, or 3. This is released in 82, so it might be a 81-ish. But they had it. There was an AMT kit that I was trying to buy a while ago. That was an 83 that had this exact same front nose and hood on it. And I didn't get it because apparently the guy didn't have it, fake listing. So not 100% sure, but I do have 2 of them. It comes with, doesn't show it in this picture, but it shows it in the picture that there's kind of got a gay wing. But this one, the box is a little beat and the package is a little beat. This one's not too bad. So the box they got sent in was kind of a small box for what they were, but they're alive. And then I've seen a couple people with these, and I've liked them. And then a while ago, God, I can't remember who had. Someone had one, and someone was like, "Hey, if you find them, you better buy it because they don't make them no more." And then I went and looked, and I found a guy that had 2 of them, and it's the Toyota Helix Custom version 1. This one is a right-hand drive. And then I got the new old school Toyota truck, which has these sick wheels, which are directional, right and left, so they all spin the same direction. And it's got the cool little bed. They both have the opposable suspension. This one's a left-hand drive, and this one's a right-hand drive. Paid like 35 something a piece for them shipped. They were 29. One for 29 and one for 31, and then the shipping combined was, I think, like 12 or 13 bucks. Alright, so that's all I got for kits. So yeah, hopefully in about 9 days we'll be signing papers and getting the house and starting to clean that place up so we can move into it. That'll take about maybe a week or so, and we'll be moving in. So a couple of weeks, should be moving. And then building the man cave. Alright, so anyways, the blue van, I did some work assembling, and I'm not really gonna go pull all the parts out, but don't really know. Pretty sure you can see it. The whole back of that is caved in, and I didn't notice it. That's what I get, I guess. Painting late night in a hurry. So anyways, I did not notice that that's all caved in. And then, I don't know if you can really tell, but the bottoms, the corners, are crushed in even harder. So I was assembling everything, testing the check fit of the 23-inch Pegasus wheels I'm putting on here, and the wheel wells they were a good 3/8 of an inch off, no joke. And so I had to basically, since I've already painted this and have such a beautiful shiny non-clear coat paint job on there, which is like perfectly what I wanted. I wanted to kind of look like it was factory-ish from the 70s. And so I had to cut the living crap out of the back of the floorboards and the frame, so the bumper frame rail slides out, and it's almost where the gas tank goes. So, and then of course the stuff for the front means it's for like the front bumper and stuff like that. I don't even know if it's attached, but if it is, it means it's going to be pulled back, so I'll have to customize that. So I'm going to have to make a step bumper, because literally the frame sticks out like at least that far. It's pretty bad. So I've been working on this little bastard. The 77 Chevy Shorty from Revell. And she's painted up in the 1-coat lacquer. Get a little more light in here. You know, I got the emblems painted. And all the doors and keys. Chevy emblems in the front painted. The trim on these around the windows are supposed to be black, and technically it should be kind of a double bump, and the bump's kind of in the wrong place. I didn't really want to paint it because I don't want it to look like crap. So I figured it looks pretty good like this. I'm just trying to do a quick build. I got my little wire and my switch from a 64 Impala lowrider kit hooked up on here. And you can just barely see it, but this has a monster 22-inch subwoofer like the 64 Impala I built a while ago for Jessica. And we'll add some light in here. And bam, custom box. It's a phantom box. It's faked out. It's just a subwoofer and a shadow box. I'll show you. Not a lot of detail to this guy, period. I forgot I velcroed that. Kept falling off. So yeah, there's the stance. And it's just sitting on a pair of lowrider wheels from 64 Impala. The suspension in the front is at stock height, and I just bent the little tabs things that the wheels go onto outward so it looked like it was posed. And the back, I took the time to trim the springs down so it looks like they're attached, but I basically just cut the heck out of everything and glued the frame directly, or the axle directly to the frame, and it's just very quickly painted. Pretty nice little stance though. And I did paint the inside flat black just so, you know, not perfect, it doesn't have to be because you can barely see inside even with a light, but before you could like see right through it. And here's the interior. I think I might actually change this wire because this is telephone wire, and it looks like it's probably about the right width, but it's a little stiff and it's not quite working right. Just real minimal. Just detailed the dash up a little bit, and there is the subwoofer. I might actually take this back out in the future, or you know, use it in something else so it can be seen better, or I don't know, we'll see. But it is just two pieces of styrene sheet with a frame to spread them out. I painted the subwoofer after I cut, or you know, I painted the subwoofer. I painted the board the subwoofer goes in body color. And I just took my time cutting this out. It was originally going to be like an eye shape, then you couldn't see much of the subwoofer, and it lined up perfectly at the top. And, you know, it almost kind of looks like a Superman or a diamond or something like that if I would have just made it a little bit more square. But still, it looks pretty cool for what it was. It took me like maybe, I don't know, maybe half an hour, 40 minutes just messing around. And then waiting for paint to dry and gluing it together to make that. Then I just added a couple little supports here in the back, so if I bump it when I'm putting it on, because both these points touch the roof. Just literally in corner to corner, they barely touch. And there it is. So that is pretty much it for now. Don't really got nothing else. Probably not going to mess with the blue van anymore. I'm going to finish up this green one. And yeah, I got to start packing up the rest of that stuff because I'm not going to be using it anymore until after everything's said and done. And we'll be moving soon. So not looking forward to that, but it's going to be nice when it's done. So y'all have a good while. This might be my last vid. For a while. I might just make a slideshow of the van or whatever. So we'll see what happens. Peace.